Tell us your thoughts on freedom of expression in relation to social media influencers and content creators that stir controversies with their content.
Hello, good evening. I believe that everyone here is familiar of social media right now, and I know that everybody has one. And for my opinion about our freedom of expression in social media, we need to be responsible information consumers so that we will able to express our information in a way that is useful. And as a Binibini, I empower our Polomolok Kenyans to use our voice in social media, such as raising awareness and spreading positivity. In that way, we will become a municipality, a catalyst of sustainable progress. Thank you.
The young generation of women has a common issue of low self-esteem and body image because of what the society dictates as beautiful. As a metro woman, how can you promote positive body image?
As a metro woman, I can promote a positive body image by empowering them because I can relate to that. Because growing up was so hard for me because of the negative things I have been receiving because of my physical appearance. But I reached a point where others' people's opinion didn't matter anymore. I came to a realization that the true validation comes from within. And that realization made me an empowered woman who turns her insecurities to unstoppable possibilities. Thank you.
With the rise of artificial intelligence, what measures do you think can we use to safeguard ourselves against fake news, wrong information, and misleading contents?
Thank you. I believe that to be aware is to be responsible. For us to guard ourselves in the rise of artificial intelligence, we must be responsible, and everything that we post online, we see online. I believe that researching, investigating, and having the idea of knowing what is truth over trends, is what matter the most. It's about being responsible in everything you see and being aware of whatever you believe, because we, as a metro woman, we value truth over trends. Thank you.
Where can we strike a balance between tourism and environmental protection when critics argue that developments in tourism often put the environment at risk?
A metro woman is not only mindful about trends and fashion. It's all, of course, it's all about it cares about our planet we live in. Because I believe taking care of our environment is an act of love for everyone, for the next generation. Because real beauty is not about, is meaningless if the world around us is destroyed. Thank you.
What is it like growing up in Bayan ng Polomolok, and how did it mold you to become the metro woman that you are today?
You know, growing up, I've been bullied because of my physique. And I believe that Polomolok is a transformative community. And that's the thing that I can say to myself. I am transformative. From getting bullied, I turn it into my strength because I know I can do a positive impact for our community. And I believe that if we guide our people to stop discriminating people, bullying people, that we will give a chance for them to transform, we can shape a community that is progressive, united, and full of hope. Thank you.
Given the current political climate in our country, do you think democracy is still alive and working? Why or why not?
I believe that democracy is still alive, but it is tested every day. Democracy is when people have freedom to speak, to dream, and to vote. And as a Binibining Polomolok, I want to remind everyone that we should always be mindful to use our freedom because freedom is a foundation of our democracy. And we should be mindful that our freedom ends when we start to harm the freedom of others. Thank you.
Polomolok is a stronghold of the indigenous peoples, embracing them with open arms. As a metro woman, how do you think can we integrate indigenous culture and sentiments into modern society?
Wow. You know, the indigenous people really have a place in my heart. And I also believe that our Blaan and Tiboli people are the heart of our municipality. And with that, I want for everyone to realize that in order for us to welcome them or to embrace them, we have to be proud and to celebrate them because they are our roots. They are the reason why we are also a community as of the moment. They carry our identity. And with that, I want everyone to remember that in order for us and for Polomolok to progress, we must carry our culture and tradition into the future. And with that, let us also always remember that if we plant our pride with our roots, we carry the seed to the future. Thank you so much.
A metro woman is an empowered and resilient woman capable of overcoming obstacles that comes her way. Share to us an experience where you have overcome an obstacle and showed that you are a true metro woman.
Despite of all the challenges that I am facing lately, I am here standing in front of you, representing with pride and dignity. As a modern metro woman who embody confidence, skills, and empowerment, I am proud because I am here standing on the front of you with representing, and I am an empowered woman.
What do you think is the most important attribute that an ideal metro woman should possess? And how do you think this attribute helps Polomolok rise to the top?
As a metro woman, I believe that the attribute that I could give to the municipality of Polomolok is a leadership. Because we need a leader who are after cash. But I do not mean money. I mean cash as commitment, accountability, service, and humility. Commitment because we need a leader who is committed to spend his time and effort for its people. And service, we need a leader who is committed and willing to take his time and effort for his people and to putting service accountable, because that could lead to a humble leadership that can connect the people. The people here in Polomolok reminds us that when community unites with hope and honesty, progress is possible. Because
recently, bullying incidents perpetrated against younger victims is on the rise. What measures can you suggest to address the prevalence of bullying among younger generations?
To be honest, I never experienced being bullied. However, I've seen a lot of people who are victims of bullies. That is why my message to you all, stand for your right because you are the leader of your own. If you are one of the victims, please speak because there are two varieties of bullied. They can bully social media, they can bully personal, and to people who seen a lot of people who have been bullied, please guide them, advise them, report to the authorities because all of us deserve love, understanding, and healing. Thank you so much.
If given the chance to talk to our current president, what would you discuss with him and why?
If I would given the chance to talk to the president, I would address the issue in mental health because it is sometimes overlooked, but it affects
productivity, human lives, and the nation's progress. Because I believe that a healthier minds makes our nation stronger. And I thank you.
Because of its accessibility, social media is often used as a tool to spread hate speech and malicious comments. As a Metro woman, how would you react if you were a victim of such hate?
Growing up, I was always a victim of bullying because of my physique and my skin color. It took me years to overcome that fear of mine, to step out of my comfort zone. And with the prevalence of social media, it has been used as a tool to spread hate. However, let us all be reminded that everyone is taking the path slowly and surely. We all have different struggles, trials, and tribulations in our life. However, let us inculcate in ourselves that every person matter. Everyone in our municipality matter. Thank you.